Hey guys, Cameron here, and today I want to show off my game Light and Shadows. It's a game I made quite recently, in the past 2 weeks of October, I'd say. Midst of October we made it with a group of 5 people, and for this game I was the lead level designer as well as lead art designer, so I did all the art, and I kind of created the levels in my head, and then we put them into the game. So this game is pretty simple. You're trying to collect all the orbs, and you get to control the time with the shadows. So for this level, we made the shadows, and we want to get the player to just like experiment, see what it's like with the controls. That's why we're only showing off the shadow mechanic right now. And as you can see, there's multiple ways to beat the level. So we want to leave this level pretty open. We want to actually make all of our levels pretty open, so there's multiple ways to beat each level. Our game is a puzzle and a platformer in the end, so we wanted there'd be multiple directions for the game to go in, so the player could beat it in multiple ways. So this one will be shoot off the glass mechanic, and the glass is just regular blocks that don't project shadows, so it's a pretty simple level as well. But the next level we're going to be showing off the spikes. So the spikes are spikes, and as you expect, if you hit them, you lose. So you don't have to try to get through this. It's still a pretty simple level, I'd say, but I just want the player to get used to spikes, because they're going to be seeing a lot of them for the next couple levels in the game. And the next mechanic we're going to show off is the red shadows, the death shadows, I like to call them. And for this one, the player gets to see, hey, if I press the shadow, hit the red shadow, I'm going to die. So you got to try to avoid it. This also will show the first time jumps in the game. It's a little tricky sometimes for players to get used to, so it takes the player a couple tries or attempts to normally get used to it, but it looks something like this. And yeah, you gotta be careful as well not to kill yourself with the red shadows, because this is the only killable thing that's movable per se, and so a lot of times players do kill themselves with the shadows, and that's where the puzzle element comes in. You gotta remember where the shadows will go and where they won't go, so you gotta test that out before you do it. So that was the thing that we experimented a lot with. So you see there, I did lose because I wasn't prepared. The other thing that we want to show off is wall jumping. I did it here, but you don't have to do it here. You could always just do a really well timed jump, but that's going to be really shown off in the next level, next few levels. So this one you don't actually have to wall jump either, but I'm going to wall jump anyway because I think it's easier than doing the other way. We also want to make some of the harder routes a little faster for like speedrunning purposes, because there are a lot of routes to do, and I do like trickier routes. I like to reward players by making some of the trickier routes a little faster, as you'll see in the game. And this level also will show off the mechanic of having multiple spheres. So that's something that hasn't been shown off yet, but it is in the game, and most later levels will show off the multiple spheres. So here, this is one of the trickier jumps. You could go around and do it, but I like to do that, and then, oops, I killed myself. See, it's really tricky. You also gotta remember where the lights go. So if you guys want to download it, feel free to download this. It's all free on my portfolio website, and you guys can play test it for yourself and tell me what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I'm gonna just not try the hard jump again. Just do this. Yeah, so for this level, I kind of got inspired by Super Meat Boys, where you get typed in these hallways, like these like semi hallways where the chainsaws come at you. This one's kind of like that. Very heavily puzzle oriented. So when you play, you might be going to do it a lot different way than I do it, but this is how I like to do it. But a lot of players do have a lot of difficulties because it has a time jump right there, and then there's a lot of intricate maneuvering with the shadows. I've done this tons of times, so I know how to do it. And here's the last level we created for this demo. We do plan on adding more levels as time goes on, but it does require some intricate wall jumps as well as time jumps, I like to call them, with the shadows. So it can be a little tricky, but it is very fun. So there are 3 orbs in this level, and yeah, this is, I think, one of the trickiest parts right here, this hard wall jumps, because we did put blocks in the way. We found that the wall jumps were a lot of muscle memory, but they did feel really satisfying, and it's easier to do with 2 jumps, which is a double jump, which is a mechanic that we added later on. But yeah, it can be a little difficult sometimes. So there we go. Yeah, so I really encourage you guys to play the game. Tell me how you guys think, and I hope you enjoyed. Thanks.